I'm looking forward to
I've been looking forward to
I'm looking forward to
having fun again with all of my family and friends.
Greeting people with hugs, handshakes.
Hugs and handshakes from friends and family.
Going bowling with my nephew.
I'm looking forward to
fun summer nights.
and having an extra large hot fudge sundae with whipped cream, walnuts, and a cherry on top.
only having my kids attend 50% of my meetings.
I cannot wait until we have the opportunity when our faculty, staff, and students are fully in school without wearing masks.
We're looking forward to
having my whole family in the same room with me.
To seeing my sister again.
What I'm really looking forward to is having hugs from, especially my grandkids.
I just want to give them all hugs.
To spending a week this summer in a home overlooking the water.
like dancing,
And game nights.
game
And
nights.
karaoke.
Seeing everyone's facial expressions again, especially their smiles.
Getting a haircut, really.
I'm looking forward to
Things going back to normal so that we can do everything in person, such as our BID galas.
I'm looking forward to seeing all of you on the dance floor at next year's gala.
Clearly, you're looking forward to a lot this year, and we are too. Welcome, everyone. I'm Rich Fernandez, and I know what I'm looking forward to, tonight's celebration. In years past, we've had one MC for this event, but this year, we thought it would be fun to have multiple hosts. We thought, who better than our own staff to lead the show? They have shown so much commitment this year, and they deserve the spotlight. Our staff, in a word, well, there really isn't just one word. There are a few. Resilient, innovative, and passionate are just a few that come to mind. We want all our team members at BID Milton to hear loud and clear that we're proud of you, we stand with you, and we thank you for your dedication. Tonight and every day, we celebrate you. I want to also offer a heartfelt thank you to our presenting sponsors who have made tonight possible, Beth Israel Health and our own BID Milton medical staff. To view a list of all tonight's sponsors, go to bidmilton.org/lookingforward. You've shown up for us year after year, and we're grateful for your continued support. And to the host committee, your creativity and hours of work to make tonight a one-of-a-kind celebration is extraordinary. Our chairs, Dr. Nina Shervin, Kathy Huntington, and Maura Doherty, thank you, as always, for your leadership. Tonight is all about looking forward and building on our already strong foundation. It's with this solid foundation in mind that I'm excited to announce Everyday Exceptional, our newest capital campaign. Everyday Exceptional represents our commitment to continued excellence in creating a hospital that enhances both the patient experience and the needs and comfort of our staff. This campaign will upgrade parts of the hospital that, quite frankly, need a facelift. Our goals are ambitious. We aim to have patient rooms that have state-of-the-art technology, including streamlined, faster communication tools for responding quickly to patient needs. New state-of-the-art beds that have numerous safety features and comfort features for patients that make it easier for staff to do their jobs. The facelift will include upgraded nursing stations with a fresh look and a modern design. This plan is already in action and will take about 2 years to complete. The cost is close to $6 million, and the funds raised tonight will go directly to supporting this campaign. This revitalization reflects our commitment to our staff's well-being and the well-being and healing of our patients. It's a known fact that when patients receive care in a comforting environment conducive to rest and well-being, they heal faster. And we all know that working in a place that is attractive and efficient makes the job you love even more enjoyable. Our staff, our patients, and their families deserve spaces that are state-of-the-art and comfortable. I've been the president of this hospital for 4 years, And in that time, I've seen how BID Milton makes a difference for every patient, each and every day. I will continue to work every day to be sure that this campaign delivers on its promise of exceptional care and caring every day. And now it's my pleasure to pass the mic to our first staff host, Ellen Lanza. Ellen, take it away.
Thank you, Rich, and thank you all for joining us. I'm Ellen Lanza, and I'm a nurse manager at BID Milton and a longtime Milton resident. I'm so proud of the work we do here at BID Milton, not only this past year during the COVID crisis, but always. Every day we work to fulfill our mission. We are committed to improving the health of our community by providing exceptional, personalized healthcare with dignity, compassion, and respect. And as we look forward, we will continue to honor that commitment. As you heard from Rich, tonight we are raising funds for our Everyday Exceptional campaign. This plays a big role in the future of our community hospital. We look forward to providing our patients with state-of-the-art inpatient rooms in spaces that equal the level of care we provide each and every day. I know from my years of experience how comfort, care, and recovery go hand in hand. We appreciate your support and your help in making this possible. As I think about patient care, I thought I would share a story that made a big impact on me personally this year. It's the story of Heidi and her daughter Holly. They sought our help during COVID at a time when they were uncertain and scared. I am so proud of Nurse Megan Banks and the whole team here. They demonstrated our steadfast commitment to patients and their families by giving them care that truly made a difference.
I just knew in my gut, as a mother, you have this radar and you know if your child is that sick, she needs to go someplace she's going to be taken care of. My daughter Holly is 27 years old. She has autism and she has mental challenges. We first knew that Holly might have COVID is when she started to complain of a headache and not feeling well. So Holly started to run a fever of 105.6. So we immediately called an ambulance and I requested that they take her to Beth Israel Milton. Holly is extremely medically complex, and when we arrived at Beth Israel Milton, they whisked her in.
Holly was COVID positive, so she was feeling pretty awful when she came in. She was having really bad fevers, just not feeling like herself.
I explained to them that even though she's 27, she functions more like a 5-year-old. Needless to say, as a worried parent, I didn't want to leave.
So Holly being COVID positive definitely was a huge barrier because her mom wasn't able to be at the bedside with her. I definitely knew forming a good connection with Holly was the most important thing.
After my husband and I got home, sure enough, a nurse from Holly's floor called me, and I was on the phone with her for 45 minutes, and she said, I want to know, how do we communicate with Holly? How do we get her to tell us how she's feeling?
So we were just trying to get her comfortable around us and get her used to being in the hospital and try to be there for anything she needed. Her mom was able to tell us, what to look out for in her and what was different than her baseline, so we could treat her the best we could.
As a mother in the middle of COVID, for someone to reach out to me and actually take the time to ask specific questions about Holly and how they could best take care of her made me feel great. So the team that I witnessed taking care of my daughter, this is a well-oiled team.
I think teamwork is a big part of why Holly had such a good experience at our hospital.
I believe the doctors, nurses, aides, and their entire team at Beth Israel Milton saved Holly's life.
Holly was a very extraordinary patient and we needed to be extraordinary for her.
They took such good care of her, and this is why she's still with us and able to come home today. How lucky are we to have Beth Israel Milton in our own backyard with world-class health care? I encourage you to continue giving to support this great team.
Wow, what an incredibly powerful and moving story. I'm so proud to work alongside such compassionate and talented people. My name is Lena Daly, and I am honored to be with BID Milton as a member of the Nursing Administration and Case Management team. I love my job because I love getting to know our patients and our staff. who are truly the kindest and most dedicated people I know. The last year and a half has been challenging and scary for all of us. To add to that, on December 13, 2019, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I didn't know then what else the months ahead would hold in store for me. I continued to work through the pandemic because I was needed and because I wanted to be a part of getting us to the other side of the COVID crisis. And although I was scared and exhausted at the end of each day, I had a great support system, and I was just so grateful that I could still work. The Everyday Exceptional campaign is about looking forward to provide the best care for our patients, the tools and settings to make it easier for our doctors and nurses to provide that care, and creating spaces that will ease stress and lead to better outcomes for all. Tonight, I'm asking you to make a donation or pledge to help fund one piece of that project, the renovation of one of our staff respite rooms. I know firsthand how important it is for our caregivers to have the space to rest, recharge, and rally in order to face all of our challenges that come our way. I am asking you, on behalf of my colleagues, to please show your support tonight. Your help will make us stronger and even more capable of fulfilling our mission now and in the future. We have established various levels of giving. The levels are $5,000, $2,500, $1,000, $500, $250, and $100. Please go to bidmilton.org/lookingforward to make a pledge or a donation right now. You may also text to give by texting BID Milton to 41444. Help us reach our goal of $25,000 raised tonight to fund one new respite room. Your giving at any level will make a difference. Your donation will give our patients and their families a chance to look forward to the things they love. If you have already donated, thank you. And for those who have not, please know that BID Milton needs your support. Thank you all. Now I'm pleased to introduce BID Milton's Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Sheila Barnett.
Thank you, Lena. Your personal dedication to BID Milton during such a challenging time in our world and for you is incredibly inspiring and makes me so proud to be part of our BID Milton community that is made up of so many skilled and compassionate professionals. During this last year, we've been through so much together, and sometimes it can be hard to look back without some sadness. But an especially meaningful and positive moment for me was our recent Time for Remembrance ceremony. It included a year in review, reading, staff reflections, and the unveiling of a beautiful homemade comfort quilt dedicated to our incredible staff. The quilt represents what I believe in my heart, that we are truly stronger and more closely woven together than ever. Our patients, staff, and community have persevered during such a difficult time, and so now it feels just wonderful to begin looking forward to the things we enjoy with the people we love. Tonight, I am here to introduce you to another patient who came to BID Milton in 2021. Peter suffered a serious fall that resulted in a very badly broken hand. This is unlucky for anyone, but for Peter, who is an avid painter, it was potentially devastating. Fortunately for him, our very own Dr. Ariana Samander Dalatashi, who specializes in hand surgery, was the one to take care of him. Dr. Dalatashi, or as we call him, Dr. Sammy, is one of the most talented surgeons I have ever worked with and truly compassionate. He was not only able to put Peter's hand back together, but most importantly, he helped Peter get back to doing what he loves and living his life to the fullest.
Well, I started sketching while I was 5 years old in Hong Kong. I spend most of my time painting. It is a passion of my life.
I met Peter in the emergency room on a weekend.
I was cutting a branch on a tree. I fell 20 feet, and I was in a lot of pain. and I came to Milton Hospital.
I saw the x-ray, immediately knew this was going to have to be fixed right away. It was in the height of COVID, so that obviously is a complicating factor as well.
Well, Dr. Sammy told me that 4 of the bone went underneath the other bones, and that's why it's very complicated.
The way I described it to him was essentially a decapitation of the wrist.
So at this time, I'm really worried about if I am able to use my hand to paint again.
And in his case, being right-hand dominant, that could mean the end of his career as a professional painter. It is a devastating injury for a wrist.
When I met Dr. Sammy, he was very knowledgeable in this area and briefed me and each step of the way how he's going to reconstruct the bone. And also I think it's the tendons.
And it is a nuanced operation. The outcomes are not always good.
I do painting because I enjoy it.
This is truly his livelihood. He is an extraordinarily skilled painter. And that obviously puts the surgeon under pressure, a hand surgeon in particular.
When I pick up the brush and I can paint, I was ecstatic, very happy. Dr. Sammy had actually helped me and I recruit, and that's wonderful.
I think at Milton Hospital, the beauty is that it's a smaller facility, more, one could say, boutique, in the sense that you get a very high standard of care, knowing that he's doing well, and back to doing what he does best is the greatest gift to me.
I'm so thankful that I can use my hand again.
What a story and a talent, and what a great way to end the night. As we look forward to the year ahead, I'd like to reflect just a bit and recognize some of the goals we've met this past year. First, the opening of the Quincy Urgent Care Center in November has clearly filled a much-needed gap in care for our friends in the community. We're treating thousands of patients a month, and we continue to grow. Also, in our collaboration with BILH, we've successfully vaccinated thousands in our community against COVID-19, a huge step in keeping us all safe and healthy. The obstacles put in our path during COVID haven't stopped us. They've given us an even clearer perspective on how to care for patients. But most of all, we've seen the true meaning of teamwork. Our staff has gone above and beyond, and it's because of them that we are the best of the best. Speaking of staff, as we close out the show, we're giving them the last word as they share some words of inspiration that kept them going this year. The quotes and words of positivity were gathered by Ann Millington, our hospital chaplain. She made sure every day that there was a message delivered to our staff's inboxes to encourage a smile or simply give an extra boost to get through a tough day. These are just a few of the meaningful messages that inspired our staff. We hope you enjoy them too. Thank you for tuning in and for your generous support.
The flower that blooms in adversity is the rarest
and most beautiful of all.
You are never too old to set another goal or to dream another dream.
Life has a way of testing a person's will, either by having nothing happen at all
or by having everything happen at once.
The sun is a daily reminder that we too can rise again from the darkness.
That we too can shine our own light.
The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity.
The optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty.
When life gives you limes, rearrange the letters until they say smile.
Life is an echo. What you send out comes back.
What you sow, you reap. What you give, you get.
What you see in others exists in you. Remember, life is an echo. It always gets back to you. So give goodness.
Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap,
but by the seeds that you plant.
You were put on this earth to achieve your greatest self, to live out your purpose,
and to do it courageously.
Believe you can.
and you are halfway there.